Om Shanti. Very good morning to one and all. Today we'll go through English Abhyakt Murli. That is Sunday. The revised date of Abhyakt Murli is 20th February 1987. The heading of the Murli is the three lines of remembrance, purity and being a true server. The three lines of remembrance, purity and being a true server. बाबा आज बोल रहे याद, पवित्रता और सच्चे सेवाधारी की तीन रेखाएं। याद, पवित्रता और सच्चे सेवाधारी की तीन रेखाएं, वो क्या क्या है? टुडे द फादर, द वर्ल्ड सर्वर हु इज लविंग टू ऑल हैज कम टू मीट हिज चिल्ड्रेन हु आर ऑलवेज सर्विंग बाप दादा द सर्वर loves his children who are server, equal to him at all the time. Baba loves those are equal to like father, they are always the true server. Today, Baba is especially seeing the three lines sparkling on the forehead of all the server children. Each one's forehead is sparkling like a Trimurti Tilak. What are these three lines and their sign? Now from this Trimurti Tilak, the present result of each child can be seen. One is the line of a complete yogi life, the second is the line of purity, the third is the line that of a true server. Baba was seeing the result of all three lines of all the children. Everyone's line of remembrance is sparkling, but number wise. The lines of some have been unadulterated from the beginning to now. That is, they have always been lost in the love of one. Secondly, has it always been unbroken? Has the line always been straight? That is, has there always been the love of all relationships directly with the Father? Or did you experience yourself to have forged a relationship with the Father through instrument souls? Do you have the direct support of the Father, or do you experience the Father's support through the support of another soul? One are those whose lines are straight, and the other are those whose lines are a little crooked. In between the lines are maybe crooked. These are the specialities of the lines of remembrance. Those are the brother, sister, they have their line of intellect very clear. They are remembering the Father continuously. Then second is the line of complete purity. This too is number wise. One is that as soon as you took Brahmin birth, you received the blessing of Brahmin life, the special blessing from the Father. And you experienced this blessing in your life constantly and easily. This line is straight from the beginning until now. Others do not experience the blessing of this Brahmin life in the form of a right. They sometimes adopt it easily and at other times with a lot of hard work and effort. Their line is not always straight and sparkling. In fact, the basis of success in remembrance and the service is purity. Purity is not just about being celibate, but the complete form of purity is that together with being celibate, brahmachari, you also have to be one who follows Father Brahma. Brahmachari means those who follow the activities of Father Brahma. This is known as follow Father. Because you have to follow Father's Brahma, you have to become equal to Father Shiva in your stage, but you have to follow Father Brahma in your activities and your action. Be celibate at every step. Observe the vow of celibacy constantly in your thoughts and also your dreams. The meaning of purity is constantly to make the Father your companion and always to stay in the Father's company. Have you made him your companion It is essential to feel Baba is mine. Baba is my only one companion, but also at all times to have only the Father's company. This is called complete purity. The company of a gathering and the code of conduct of the love of the family are a different matter, and that too is essential. However, do not forget that you have the company of the love of the family. Because of the Father, you have the love of the family. But whose family is it? The Father's. Where would the family come from if it were not for the Father? The love of the family and the gathering of the family are very good. But do not forget the seed of the family. You sometimes forget the fathers and seek the company of the family. Many seniors, dadis and dadas, they also help us to sustain this divine family. So you leave the Father, there is then an empty space in between, and Maya will enter it. Therefore, while living with everyone with love and while having an exchange of love, do not forget the gathering that is called purity. You are all clever at understanding, are you not? Some children find it hard work to move forward to the stage of complete purity, and that is why they have the thought now and then of making someone their companion. They also have the thought that it is essential to have someone's company. You do not have to become a sannyasi, but do not forget the Father's company. While staying in the company of souls, otherwise at a time of need, you will remember that soul's company and forget the Father, so you can be deceived at a time of need. This is because if you have the habit of taking the support of physical bodily beings, you will remember the bodily beings first, and you will remember the Abhyakt Father later and the incorporeal Father very later. If at any time you remember the support of corporeal beings first, then that becomes number one and the Father becomes number two. So what status would you receive if you kept the Father as the number two? Would it be number one or number two? Simply to take cooperation or to be loving is a different matter from making someone your support. This is something very deep. You have to understand this accurately. In some gathering, instead of being loving, you become detached. You are afraid that you might get trapped, and so you think it would be better to keep yourself at a distance. But no, you have to live in a household and with a family for 21 birth. Do you not? So if you keep yourself at a distance because of fear and become isolate, then those become the sanskar of a karma sannyasi. You have to become karma yogis, not karma sannyasi. Although you have to remain in a gathering and be loving, you must let the one Father and none other be the support of your intellect. No soul's company, virtue of specialities to attract your intellect, that is called purity. When you find that purity is hard work, it proves that you have not taken the blessing you receive at birth from the Father. The bestower of blessing, the bestower of fortune, the bestower of luck. A blessing does not require labor. Every Brahmin soul has received the first blessing of Brahmin life. There is, may you be pure, may you be yogi, may you be pure and may you be yogi. So ask yourself, have I received the blessing of purity or have I adopted purity by working hard? Remember that this is your Brahmin birth. It is not just a transformed life, but it is a life that has been transformed on the basis of a Brahmin birth. Sanskar of birth are very easy and natural. You also say this among yourself, My sanskar have been like this from birth. The sanskar of a Brahmin life birth are may you be yogi and may you be yogi and may you be blessed. And also your original sanskar. Two things are essential in life. One is a companion and the other is company. That is why the Trikaladarshi Father, knowing everyone's need, because your best companion and also gives you the best company. Double foreigner children especially need both of these. That is why Babdada gave you the experience of the companion from the moment you took Brahmin birth. He made you into bride. You found your companion as soon as you took birth. Did you not? Baba is asking. Did you found your companion as soon as you took birth? Yes, we found our Baba as a companion. Have you found your companion or are you looking for him? Therefore, experience purity as your original sanskar. That is called the elevated line. Your foundation is strong, is it not? The third line is that of a true server. There is also the line of a server on everyone's forehead. You cannot stay without doing service. Service is the means to make Brahmin life constantly free from obstacles, and it is also in service that you have more test paper. A server who is free from obstacle is said to be a true server. Today blessing, while you are receiving the blessing, visualize that Bap Dada's hand is above your head and you are receiving the blessing. May you become free from forgetting and making mistake by having the awareness of the combined form and become a constant yogi. May you become free from forgetting and making mistake and having the awareness of the combined form and become a constant yogi. So explanation of this blessing, the children who experience themselves to be combined with the Father automatically receives the blessing of may you be a constant yogi, because everywhere they continue to experience a meeting, no matter how much sometimes tries to make them forget, they are free from forgetting. Such children who never forget the fathers are deadly loved by the Father, and they are constantly yogi, because the sign of love is natural, remembrance is natural. Then Maya are very free from forgetting. Maya are free from forgetting. Such children who never forget the Father are dearly loved by the Father, and they are constantly yogi, because the sign of love is natural remembrance. Maya cannot shake even a nail, a teeny part of their thoughts. Maya cannot even shake a nail, that means a very teeny parts of their thought also Maya cannot shake. Today's slogan, instead of making excuses, find a solution and you will claim a right to receiving blessing. Instead of making excuses, find a solution and you will claim a right to receiving blessing. Om Shanti. Have a good day. God bless you.